guys, it's Shirley, and I'm here to explain to you guys where I've been, what's been going on the last couple months, and I just recently posted my Anime Boston vlog. You can check that down below. I have a link down for you. In that description box, I let you guys know I was going to make this video trying to explain where I've been, and I know I've been dead for a while, and I know I'm sorry, and I'm very behind, but this is basically what's been going on. One day, I was laying down here, and I had felt my chest, and there was a bump. And for every girl, that's kind of petrifying, because you have no idea what's going to happen after that, where you need to get it checked out, and you're only hoping for the best. The doctor felt it, told me that they wanted to get imaging done. So they referred me to the Women's Center. The Women's Center did a ultrasound on me, and then measured the size of the mass, and they told me because it was over 2 centimeters, they wanted to do an ultrasound biopsy. And then it was a wait game for a couple weeks. After that, I had to meet my surgeon just in case. It was just a consultation saying, in case you need surgery to remove it, you're going to meet your surgeon now. Even if you don't have to, you're going to meet her, talk about it, what's going to happen, if it is and if it isn't. If it is something they want to take out, they're going to obviously take it out and do the proper procedures to do that. If they're not going to take it out, you're going to come back in 6 months and remeasure it. So basically, they couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was, even with the samples. It could either be a fibroadenoma or phyllodes. The phyllodes can also be either benign or malignant. Malignant being cancerous, benign being not cancerous. Luckily, I was not cancerous, but they wanted to take it out just in case. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with self-growing tissue or anything like that. I don't know. It was a whole big speech that I was kind of more like relieved that they're just going to take it out. But I was also, in my mind, I'm freaking out that they're taking something out of my body. But after the biopsy, I then had the consultation. From there, I was referred to my surgery location, and then I got there that morning, petrified. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I am exhausted. I am just freaking out the last like 4 days straight beforehand. I ended up first getting my needle localization, is what they called it. Was basically they needed to put the top of a needle and then it detaches from the rest of it and it stays right there so that when they do the mammogram, they know exactly where that metal piece is. And when they do the procedure, they know exactly where that metal piece is to take it out from the front. Because to do minimal scarring, they did it from the front and then only did the needle part from the side. And I watched it. I was awake for the needle part, and that I probably should not have been, because I'm watching the screen in front of me, and I'm just watching how that needle is going in. I'm trying not to look, because it's like right there. I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything to like mess it up. And I'm looking at the screen, watching the whole thing, and I thought I was okay. I thought it was handled pretty well. I thought it was just calm, cool, and collected. Well, I was wrong, because as soon as they wheeled me from that room to actually do the mammograms, I stood up to go to the machine, and she took one of the pictures, and then when she turned the machine horizontally, I looked at her, and in a split second, I just told her I felt dizzy. I woke up on the floor to 4 nurses looking above me, like looking down at me. And I'm like, what just happened? It's like, what? My head hurt so bad. I felt nauseous. My body started shaking. I felt like I was sweating. I couldn't even like talk. My body just shut down. I don't know what happened. I thought I just had like probably the worst panic attack I've had in like my entire life, because my body just gave up. And that was probably like the worst thing out of all of it. And the surgery didn't even happen yet. From there, I went back to the waiting room so I can calm the fuck down, basically. And when they wheeled me in to get the surgery done, they told me, all right, this is going to burn a little bit. And this is the anesthetic going through my arm. And then the mask is what keeps you asleep. but they're like, it's gonna burn a little bit, but by the time it gets to your elbow, you should be knocked out. I'm like feeling it over here, and I'm telling them I'm not asleep yet. I'm not tired at all. And as soon as I said that, I was out cold. So it works, but it definitely didn't work as like fast as they said it would, because they said by here it would work. It's like all the way over here and it's starting to burn. I was supposed to wake up an hour after my surgery. I woke up 2.5 hours later. Like, my friend literally was in the waiting room waiting for me to get out. And an hour passed, another hour passed, a half hour passed, and he's thinking I'm dead at this point. And my aunt probably thought I was dead too, because she was there and she was just waiting. And so I'm also still sick, by the way. So at one point, I actually had to postpone my surgery by a week because I was sick. And obviously that's not good because it can cause infection, yada yada. Your immune system's already low. And so after this is all said and done, I'm woozy. I had to be in a wheelchair, pulled over to the car. Like, the anesthetic just fucked me up, basically. To give it a couple weeks, then I went back to the Women's Center for them to talk about my results. So it was a phyllodes, but it was benign. And they told me that in 6 months I'm going to be seeing my surgeon once again to go over everything and to do the ultrasound to make sure everything is gone, nothing regrew, nothing's there, no fluid is built up. I went to one follow-up already to see if there's any fluid, because obviously when you take something out of your body wants to fill it up with something else. So they were checking for that. I'm good. That whole process is now done, hopefully. And in 6 months, so about November, literally the week before my birthday, I'm going. And I'm hoping for good news because I don't want to deal with this stupid doctor shit anymore. I'm sorry if this was really rambly, but I didn't really know how to explain it anywhere else besides kind of just taking you down the timeline. So, yeah. I don't really know how to end this video either, but see you in the next video.